That pretty much says it all when it comes to this food. This is the Hoof GP. This is an adolescent cow, or a stirk as we call them here in southwest Scotland, and the problem this stirk has is that she's been wintered outside. Here in southwest Scotland, the rain has been absolutely catastrophic this winter, and it's really starting to show in these young cattle's feet. The saturation of the hoof horn only leads to problems, and these problems can sometimes be colossal, as you're just about to see. The cracks in her feet have been filled with tiny rocks, and they've only made the problem even worse. This is a problem called toe necrosis, where the bone inside the hoof capsule itself actually begins to rot and decay away, leaving only the hoof wall structure, which is what you can see me removing right now. I'm making an effort only to use manual tools because the vibrations of the grinder are going to cause serious irritation to this foot. But at some point, it's most likely I will need to use the grinder. Truly, my job here as a hoof trimmer is to get as much weight away from this affected, painful claw and onto the good claw as I possibly can. I want to remove as much of the decaying hoof horn as I possibly can and take it back to good, healthy hoof horn, or good, healthy tissue that will be able to regrow good, healthy hoof horn, if that is indeed possible. Unfortunately, this is not a beautiful trim, but I'm not here just to show you the ones that go perfectly. I'm here to show you the reality of hoof trimming on a day-to-day basis and helping these cows to walk more comfortably. The anatomy within the hoof capsule has completely altered because of the decaying bone within this cow's foot. I can't work to my usual set of constraints, and it's very difficult. The interior anatomy of this hoof capsule is not regular, it's not usual. Unfortunately for her, it's abnormal. Everything has shifted and slumped down onto the rotting corium that is now not even present. I'm making an effort to remove as much of the hoof horn from the front or dorsal wall of our hoof as I possibly can, so that we can find fresh, new, live tissue that's at least got a chance of producing good hoof horn to close up the void that is now there. We quickly apply a block by using magic, and then move back to working on our dorsal wall. This is a really difficult part to trim away. The hoof horn is dry and exceptionally tough. The corium, or lamina corium as I should say, is exceptionally close to where we're working, and that's what's decaying behind this hoof wall. We need to unveil it so that the decaying process can come to an end, and this cow can start the recovery process. I'm acutely aware that this trim looks exceptionally rough, and actually that's partly why I'm posting it. Not all trims are beautiful. Not all of them work out in an absolutely fantastical way. Not all of them make a difference straight away. This cow will have a long recovery process, but it will recover. I'm certain of that. The farm that this cow lives at is fantastic at aftercare. This cow will be headed for a pasture which is clean and dry and the best place for her. And as you can see as she leaves the crush, she's remarkably mobile considering the problems she has with that foot, and she's making full use of our block.